I'm good at being transparent. I'm not so good at being vulnerable. And I got a sneaky suspicion that there are many of you out there that's listening to me are the same way. Like, I'll tell you what I did, transparent. Why I did it, vulnerability, I don't really put out there like that. Let me give you an example. All right, so the wife and I are having a terse conversation. I snap, say something, I don't know, loud or tough, whatever. And I see that it impacts her. So my transparency will go to her and say, you know what, I'm really sorry. And I shouldn't have said that. Even when I was saying it, I knew I shouldn't have said it, but I said it anyway, and I'm really sorry. That's transparent. And quite frankly, I can leave it there and no one will be the wiser. She'd be grateful that I apologized. But that's just transparent. If I was vulnerable, I would say, well, in actuality, when you said that, I was triggered because my dad used to say that to me all the time, and it made me feel really small. And so I responded as a result of that. Now that's vulnerable. Ooh, that's tough. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. But I'm saying this today to encourage you to find your vulnerable voice and share it with somebody safe. Because what I'm learning now is that there are some barriers that I'm not going to cross until I become vulnerable. You ready? Ready for this? You ready? Ready? Tell the whole truth. Somebody needs to know your whole truth. And I'm not talking about I didn't lie, because I didn't lie doesn't necessarily mean that you told the truth. It just means that you didn't speak on something that you probably should have, if you're talking about being whole. Now, I'm not here to tell you, go home today or go in the bedroom, living room, or wherever your wife is or family, and say, I be looking at porn and I can't stop. I be every time. If my hands is, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I am saying you need to tell somebody. If it's a problem, you need to tell somebody. All right? Hey, when I said I was over Ray Ray's house last week. I was actually over at old girl house. I'm saying we ain't do nothing. We didn't do nothing, but we ain't do. I'm saying I'm just telling you. No, I'm not telling you to say that, I'm not telling. I am saying that you got to tell somebody that, because one of the things that we do is that we hide stuff, and when you hide it, it's like it becomes the boogeyman under the bed, the monster in the closet. It's the ugly scarlet letter secret that you got to keep. And it becomes more and more expensive every year to keep it. And it's tearing away at your self-worth. It's tearing away at your value. I'm not telling you to go home and tell all your soul. I'm not saying that unless that's what you and your accountability partner or your therapist or whatever told you to do, because I ain't trying to tell you I'm no happy home, but I am saying somebody got to know your truth. Somebody got to know, you got to be vulnerable, bro, with somebody. You got to be, because it's time for that. I can tell you, as we continue to grow, some of this stuff that we have, we don't have enough room for the new stuff. Because so much of that old stuff is being kept in a box in the back of the closet and not really allowing space for the new stuff. And I feel like this next move, specifically in my life, this next move demands a level of vulnerability that I've never expressed to anyone, bros included. And I'm saying, moving forward, I want Man Up Community to be that community. Not when we around here just, I be, now, come on, man. I'm saying, I want us to be able to have a place where you can express the whole truth. Now, everybody in Man Up community ain't gonna get my 100% vulnerability. There's some people who couldn't handle, quite frankly, what I struggle with, or I have struggled with, or what I have overcome. Or if I've overcome it, I might tell you, I might not tell you, I don't know. But those that are closest to me, oh yeah, y'all getting this heat. Yeah, y'all getting this heat because you were called to me and I was called to you. You understand? That's why they say you gotta confess. They say fess up. All right, fess up. If you're gonna confess something, confess up. People who have been through some more things, they ain't gonna throw you away because, man, I thought I believed in you, man. Here we are out here. Why? No, fess up. Tell you, man, some of your pastors, them jokers know stuff. You hear me? They know where the bodies are buried. And you gotta have somebody like that in your life as well. I always say it like this, 3 people you need to have in your life. You need to have those people that are looking up to you, those mentees, because they pull something different from you. You need to have those mentors, all right? Those that are giving something to you, but it's aspiration to grow to. But you also gotta have somebody that know where you really was on Wednesday night, all right? They really need to know that the Domino's pizza in your phone really is Shirlene. And her name is Shirlene because she's old, you know. So, you know what I mean? So, practice vulnerability, even with one person, just one thing today, practice vulnerability. I promise you feel a whole lot better. Get them burdens off you, man. We got a lot of stuff to do in these years to come, and we don't want to have a whole bunch of mess bogging us down because we don't want to be vulnerable. All right? Love you, bro. Man up.